Guys, today we have another unboxing of the Fat Quarter Shop So Colorful Fat Quarter Club. This is June's, which is yellow. And it's actually got some very pretty fabric in it this time. All of them have been very pretty, but this one has a lot of very interesting fabrics, I would say. Yellow for summer. We first get our card here, and it has all the SKUs on it in case you find one that you really like and want a little extra of. You can go ahead and type these SKU numbers in on Fat Quarter Shop. It'll pull it up and you can order yardage if it's available. Alright, so let's get started. I always love how they package these so that you can see every single one of them in the bag without having to open it. But I always open them up and fold them up so that I can store them by color in my stash. So here we are. And we'll get a little bit of adjustment here. Okay, this first one has bees on it. It does not have a selvage, so I can tell you, but it's probably, I would say Moda, because I think there is a new bee line with Moda. There is also one with Riley Blake. It's just little tiny bees and some little doodads all around it. And it's kind of a darker yellow, almost a gold color. Not metallic gold, but just like yellow gold. Alright. We have another one, still no selvage, but probably from that line or a similar line. That is also bees. These are giant bees. Very pretty. This one actually does have some gold metallics in it on the wings. Little metallic flowers. I don't know if you can see that, but it does. And they're very intricate bees with beautiful designs on their wings and on their thoraxes. So I love this one. I would almost hate to cut this one up. I would try to find something where I cut it up the least. Let's get that unfolded up, put it away. Alright, and this next one looks like it's probably from that line, or similar. There's little bees with designs on the wings. And some, to me, look like Black-Eyed Susans or coneflowers. I like this one too because one, I love Black-Eyed Susans. I have them growing in my front yard and I love them. And then of course they always attract the bees. So this one is beautiful. And no selvage on this one, so I don't know who it's from. But it is a pretty one. But you can always type in those SKUs and you would be able to tell which one is which. This one's Bee Garden by Gingerbread from Moda. It has sunflowers, coneflowers, bees, all different kinds of bees, and flowers, just very floral and little beehives. Very beautiful. Simple design, but beautiful. And this one looks like a Riley Blake, probably a Lori Holt. Very pretty. No selvage, but from looking at the card, it says Marigold after the SKU number, so it's usually Riley Blake that has that. Usually Lori Holt, but it's pretty. It's little flowers, quatrefoils, and little diamond shapes in a reddish tone on a very deep yellow, almost an orange color. Very pretty. This one is Riley Blake, Lori Holt. It is Americana. And it is similar to one we got last week with the teal. It's got some little red and white flower design on it with some white dots. Very pretty. This is Americana. I'm going to get a lot of the Americana line. I can make an Americana themed quilt. This one's probably Riley Blake too. I'll check the SKU number just to see. This one's all stars. Kind of looks like fireworks, stars with dots. It is says cider as the so it is probably Lori Holt, probably from her Americana line, I would assume. Very pretty. If anyone in your family that likes gold or yellow tones, this whole bundle would make a really pretty quilt, because a lot of them are very similar in color. There's only a few at the end that are more, I would call, like light yellow, that don't really match the rest. And this one I think is Americana by Lori Holt, because it's kind of got her style, and it's kind of a, what would you call this, bandana. Like I see my bandanas that my dad and everybody wears when they go farming. That kind of paisley looking design, country design. And it's on a golden yellow, marigold, or cider color. This next one is a bunch of stars and, you know, stripes and designs, so I'm assuming it's probably Americana too. Or one of Lori Holt's. It's pretty. It's a very simple design. If you had yardage of this, you could make a binding, because that's about 2.5 inches right there. From one end of one strip to the other. Let me see if I can tell you. Yep. If you take 1, 2, 3 of those lines there of this, the 3 borders, it would be 2.5 inches. So you would get a very, very uniform border. It's very pretty. This next one looks like Lori Holt too. Kind of, to me, looks like eggs, like broken eggs. You know, the yolk in the center and the outside white. Just kind of all, I mean, you look, they go in a, they're not random, but they're like in a design, and it's real pretty. It's also on a golden color. This next one, I don't have the selvage on it either, but it's a very pretty floral with some teals and blues in the center of the flowers. And some leaves. Could be Lori Holt, could be another Riley Blake design. It's the same color as these others, so I'm assuming it's probably in the Riley Blake family. So, very pretty. I like the teal accents. This would go good with some of the teal ones we got last month to kind of mix and match. It's probably Americana, as it looks like most of these are, but let's see. And our last 2 or 3 or 4 here. This one's Makey Kim, Sunset Ridge. Beautiful little, like I'd say, cotton flowers, white flowers. It's very delicate on a lighter shade of yellow. It's very pretty. This next one is a dot, same designer, Makey Kim, Sunset Ridge. Just a lighter shade of yellow, just a simple dot. You can't go wrong with a dot. And this next one's like a honeycomb. The selvage says Something Grove by Wyndham Fabrics. So that's very pretty. I think I actually have some of this in a different colorway in my stash. Let's see here. Yep, I do. This is Down on the Farm by Doodle Designs for Riley Blake, but as you can see, it's a very similar design. This is barbed wire. This is chicken wire fence. You can see the little doodles there, but this is more of a honeycomb, but it's very similar. I like this hexy design on just about anything. It looks good. You can use it in anything. And this last one is Sunset Ridge again by Makey Kim. Some little white flowery thingies, cherries maybe. Some cherries, some white flowery thingies. I'm not quite sure what they are. But it's a very delicate design on a lighter yellow. So all in all, I think we had a good smattering of shades of yellow. And from dark to light. I love all the bee fabrics. I think I'm going to gather all them up and probably do a bee inspired quilt with those. But all in all, I think this was one of the prettier back quarter bundles of color combinations that we've gotten. But tell me which ones were your favorites. The Riley Blakes, the bees, the Lori Holt fabrics, or the Makey Kims, and the one little Wyndham in there. So, all right, guys, that's it for today. Have a good day.